Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, you're back! Is everyone from Section 6 ready to go?
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly. Since we have some time before we begin, there's something I'm curious about and would like to ask you if that's all right.
Of course! Where would you like to start? Here's my electronic medical record with all my physiological information, and here's my knock-knock ID. Just scan it to add me as a friend. No verification needed. And this is my...
Oh, hold on. You misunderstand. I'm not interested in you personally. I just wanted to ask a few technical questions about the test.
I see. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there and misunderstood.
Concealing your tears with laughter just makes you sound even more pitiful. Our mission is to collaborate across departments to help the HIA test their latest VR system. Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves. Simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body that a virtual experience is in fact real and not just visual stimulation. Of course, they've blocked off all pain sensors for this test. The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the Defense Force, regular investigators, and even the general public. So a standardized value system needs to be developed. Our task is to enter the simulation and conduct comprehensive battles. The techs here will set our combat data as the maximum limit inside the system. Once we finish modeling all the virtual data, our mission will be complete. Any questions?
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed, so you'll just need to notify the director when we're done, Chief.
No further questions from me.
Me!
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks. I've asked them to allocate extra for you, Sukaku.
Yay! You're the best, Nagi!
I have a question as well.
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
Wait, Deputy Chief, I wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake. That's odd.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question. If I tried that with the girls in the intelligence unit, they'd think I was stalking them.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system, the session will end automatically once we defeat all the test monsters.
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system. I borrowed it from the staff. Most of the information I just shared came from it.
What does it say on page 273?
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe mode within the system and an analysis of their applicable scenarios.
That's weird! You said that without even flipping through the book! Did you memorize the whole thing? If you keep this up, you'll start losing your hair.
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
It's a little early to be planning for that, Chief. All right, let's put the strange questions aside and get ready to start testing.
Nagi, are there any unknown dangers in this virtual world?
Don't worry, the HIA staff will be with us every step of the way. And also, I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
A warm welcome to all our guests from Section 6. You are free to explore before the official test begins. Just treat this place like your own home. Alright, so... Oh, here it is. Oh, they have like little pods? What the heck? And I guess those are the outfits that they wear. Okay. Proceed with the VR test now? Just as it says in the manual, when everyone shouts a key phrase at the same time, the system will start loading the test phase. The key phrase is, "To protect the city, I, Professor Mimi, will become light." So your name is Professor Mimi, I take it. Oh no, that's just an example. The cat who lives in our lab is called Professor Mimi. All together then, everyone. To protect the city, Hoshimi Miyabi will become light. To protect the city, Asaba Harumasa will become light. To protect the city, Sokaku will become light. To protect the city, Tsukishira Yanagi will become light.
Wow! This is so cool! It feels just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. All right, then.
Aw, my candy!
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh, wow, getting complimented by Biabi. I'll never forget this day. To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test.
Alright, so this should be basic combat information. So she's Electro character. Hold it for... Okay, we can figure this out as we go.
The first batch of test targets has been deployed.
So it's rebels.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
A joint effort. Waste of time.
The second batch of test targets has been deployed.
It's ethereals! Even though they're fake.
Real or fake, evil must be slain.
My turn. There's public security too? Is this a training program for
Interesting.
Holo Readers?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
How about this?
A joint effort. Perfect coordination.
Test target deployed.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for your cooperation.
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is, it ended too quickly. Now I have to sit through that meeting when we get back.
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. I haven't slacked off at all. This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what's another way to describe it?
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected. Was the data collection successful?
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data modeling process.
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early, I can arrange that for you.
Group photo? What do you mean?
Didn't you say you wanted to sneak a selfie as a souvenir?
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I know Section 6 is super busy. I wouldn't want to bother you with something so trivial. We could head straight back to hand.
Huh? We're heading straight back? But what about the meals?
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now. Please hit confirm when you're ready.
Thanks. We'll log out right now.
You have now logged out of the system.
The HIA sincerely thanks everyone for your help. We will definitely be putting the Section 6 combat data to good use. I'm just glad that we can be of service. If it's alright, we'll be off now. Please head to the parking lot. There's an official car waiting for you that'll take you all back, just like how we brought you here. When are they coming out? I've been waiting here since the morning. I really want to see Lady Miyabi again. Me too. I've got more questions for Harumasa-sama. So Kaku must be hungry by now. Shall I order her some takeout? Citizens, I understand how passionate you all are. But the Section 6 executive officers have important official duties and will have to go back soon. Even if they didn't, they'd be resting in the club's VVIP lounge, so there's no point in waiting here. You won't get any chance to meet them. I didn't expect to see all these people still milling up around after we finish our restocking trip. Anyone in particular you want to wait for? Rather than a person, I'm more interested in learning what's inside this VVIP room. It's not just the HIA car that's not here. There's no sign of any vehicles around. I'm certain that this is the direction the staff member pointed us towards. Has something happened? I don't see any cars. Should we walk back instead? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take a walk and patrol at the same time. Chief Sokaku, aren't you two a little too unfazed? The situation seems fishy any way you look at it. Deputy Chief, what do you think? There aren't many possibilities that could have led to our current predicament. Let's rule them out one by one then. Agreed. Let's go back and ask the staff what's going on. The staff who was hosting us before, and the receptionist, they're all gone. Yanagi, don't you find the current situation strange? Even if our chief realizes that things are weird, it must be the weirdest of weird. I suggest splitting up to investigate as teams. What do you think, Chief? Let's do it, Asoba. You and Sotaku take the stairs. Yanagi, come and check the inside with me. Got it. Sokaku, come with me. I noticed this when we came in. Nobody's using them, but all these machines are still on. As expected, he's kinda creepy. This place was bustling just before, but now all of a sudden, there's no one around. Is this place haunted? What, by you? Asava... I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. She set me up. There's no point in continuing our investigation here. Let's check outside. I agree with the chief's assessment of this situation. If things don't work out, we can always walk back. I think we might have already come too far for us to just walk back. Am I dreaming? Nagi, how are there no people in Lumina Square? At the Lumina Square I know, the hot pot joint is bustling like crazy, even at 3 in the morning. Sokaku, children should be in bed by 3. Next time, you are not allowed to go out so late for snacks. Okay, Nagi. Why are you guys keeping up your standard comedy routine in this situation? This is weird. Are you two really that close? Never mind. Though, I'm not holding out any hope whatsoever. Let's still investigate thoroughly. I'll go check the shops down there. How about you, Chief? Then I'll go back and double check the parking lot. Yanagi, you and Sokaku can investigate the inside of the mall. Alright, let's meet up after our respective investigations to share any discoveries. Let's talk to him first. Because I think Asava is the farthest from anyone else. Did you find anything unusual, Asava? Look, Deputy Chief, this tactile path, or my conscience, one of them has to be wrong. What do you mean? You're kidding, right, Deputy Chief? This tactile path goes right across the road. There's no way this traffic light game is right. Oh, I see. Given how often you've been absent, your conscience has been wrong for a while, so I thought you were just defending the tactile path. Are you serious, Deputy Chief? That's so mean. What do you think has been covering for you for all your absences? Who's been filling out your leave explanations, and who's also been handling your vacation requests? Thanks, Deputy Chief. Sorry for the trouble. Glad you realize you're causing trouble. Actually, I didn't handle any of that stuff for you. Make sure to get it all done after the mission, Seriously, Deputy Chief? That's not cool. Alright. See what Sokaku's up to. So weird. Sokaku, anything wrong with these trash cans? Nagi, I figured it out. The sandwiches at Lumina Square must taste awful. That's not the problem that we're looking for, but go ahead. Why do you think so? Because a lot of people are throwing their sandwiches away. Look, there's a sandwich in the trash with just 1 bite taken. There's another one with just 1 bite in this trash. Same with this one. And look, this one. And this one too. They all have a bite taken from the same spot and tossed in the same way. It must really be bad for everyone to throw it away like that. Could it really be that awful? I'm kind of curious about the taste now. No, you're not touching that. And don't go checking trash cans again. I'll make you a nice meal when we get home, okay? Okay, Nagi. Identical trash cans and even things thrown in them are the same. Would they really have this many trash cans? Bro, imagine if this is like a virtual copy of the world and they're just like still in the simulation and haven't left. That'd be crazy. Can we not talk to Miyabi? Chief, do you notice anything unusual? Yes, this one's way longer compared to the other one's usual length. I'll trim it down to the same length, Just one cut will do. Don't destroy public property, Chief. There should be some masterpiece of artistic expression? Then what is it trying to express? The tallest trees catch the most wind. Oh, and how can you be so sure? Chief, didn't you just say you wanted to cut it short? I see. That makes sense. Very well done, artistic expression. I've learned something new. I am not that familiar with Luminous Square. Was this artwork always like this?
It's just like being inside a hollow.
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare me.
You're scared of an empty square?
No, I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation. Chief, have you got anything?
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels like I'd be hiding until my tummy started growling if I played hide and seek here. My tummy isn't growling. Why? I've been running around investigating all day. Why am I not hungry? Am I sick?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the Deputy Chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory about what's going on?
Go on.
New Eridu has been hit by a deadly plague. Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers of the virus, we've now been quarantined and cut off from everyone in this big empty square. Miss Tsukishiro, you hit me! Not even the Chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me too. Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit me.
My apologies. Did that hurt?
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? You sound like one of those mean homeroom teachers. Wait. No, it did not hurt. That's weird. I didn't feel anything.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, Sakaku's tummy, Asaba's lack of pain. Instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away, let's begin with the assumption that the problem here lies with us.
Are you saying we're actually...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment. For some reason, we haven't been able to log out.
I see. That explains a lot.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember the method outlined in the technical manual.
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the manual, and I'll buy you the finest hair conditioner on the market.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team, let's head back to the HIA club and try to find another way of logging out.